The holidays is one of the most stressful, exhausting things this side of the Mississippi. Welcome to this week's episode of Hump Day Romance. I'm your host, Zeus. You know, the holidays is one of my favorite times of year. But isn't it interesting how Christmas as a kid is very different as Christmas as an adult? When you're a kid during the holidays, you really don't realize how everything is getting done. You have to create this entire winter wonderland experience. And when you're a kid, you kind of don't appreciate the work that goes into it. All I had to do as a kid was put together this little fake tree that we had, right? The tree was it was silver, and we kept it in a trash bag. Whenever it was Christmas time, we would take it and we would build it. So, you put your little things in there, you stretch out the branches, and boom, got you a tree. That whole buying a real tree and chopping it down in the forest, only person I know that ever did that was Charlie Brown and them. We didn't have that. The holidays is a very interesting place outside of just setting up all the, the trimmings and everything, right? When you're a kid during Christmas, everything looks fun to you. You know what I'm saying? You go in the house, there's family everywhere, you just having fun as a kid. When you become an adult, you start to learn that people in the family don't all get along. Then you realize that certain family members don't necessarily have jobs, so they really aren't here to contribute. And it's only a certain amount of family members who keep themselves together enough to where the family can lean on them. It's a lot of family members who just show up to your house empty-handed, eat and leave, and then say Merry Christmas. Let me ask y'all this. How many times have you guys been helping out during the holidays and you just look around the room, right? Just look around the room and you notice grown ass people who should be up helping and, taking care of the kids. Everybody should be doing something. We should be working as a unit. You see that not everybody is doing that. During the holidays, it really kind of brings out, the worst in people, and it also kind of brings out the best. Like, for example, ever since the pandemic, I've realized that I'm really not into big family gatherings anymore. You know what I mean? I used to think it was necessary to buy everybody gifts, right? Like when I first started, making some money, I was like, man, I'm gonna get this person a gift. I'm gonna get this person a gift. Oh, this is my people, right? And I just like making people happy. And to this day, I love doing it. I love giving random gifts to my friends, family, people that probably wouldn't even expect it, right? And I expect nothing in return. However, you can't help but notice that it's only a certain amount of people in the family who's always trying to help others. It's certain people in the family who are givers, and it's certain people in the family who are takers. And during the holidays, we can see very clearly who's the takers and who's the givers. A lot of people that you give to, you cannot expect for them to give back to you. Why? Because, honestly, a lot of people are just selfish. I ask myself, why do we go out of our way to buy gifts for people who we ain't even talked to during the whole year? When you become responsible for somebody other than yourself, right, the holidays hit different. You know what I mean? For me, when I became a parent, I realized that the holidays and things are not even for me anymore. It's really for my child, right, and all the other babies. You realize that you will only be happy if the people that you love is happy too. A lot of times, the holidays is very difficult for people who have lost people. During the holidays, that's when we think about people that we miss the most. Sometimes, no matter how happy the house is, sometimes no matter how much drinks or gifts you got, sometimes the holidays is just a little of a sore spot for some people. It wasn't until I started losing people in my life to where I realized the true importance of the holidays and just life in general. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna focus less on giving these big extravagant gifts and focus more on giving people a happy experience. And I personally love when I see little kids in the house and they just having fun, they're just enjoying their Christmas. I love that. But it irritates me when I see adults come around and they're not giving that Christmas energy. When I come in the house, I'm like, hey, what can I do? How can I contribute? You know what I mean? It's like a community mindset. Families these days don't have that community mindset. And then I asked myself, I was like, you know what, Zeus? Why do you feel like you need to have these big, extravagant Christmases? Because we saw them in the movies. Listen, when I was a kid, I used to watch Home Alone all the time. You know what I'm saying? Along with other Christmas movies. But think about it. When we were kids, didn't it show the big family, big Christmas, happy thing? Yeah, it did. The adults were the magic. My mom, my aunts, my dad, everybody that contributed. It wasn't the gifts that was making it a great experience. It was the fact that we had family members, adults who dedicated their lives to making sure us kids had great experiences. I really admire that because nowadays we live in a world where adults are too selfish to sacrifice their time to be good parents, to be good mentors, to be good aunties and uncles. All of us have gotten so vain that we want to take the Christmas picture down. You used to take the kids, to Walmart and y'all do the little Christmas picture thing with Santa and all that. Now, adults are just taking their own Santa picture and leaving the kids out. For this year, for the holiday, I encourage everybody to ask yourself, what is most important this year, right? If you somebody that doesn't usually help out, listen, get in the kitchen and help out. Hey, can I move some lights? Hey, you can find some nice, inexpensive gifts that are thoughtful, wrap them up and just give them out to people. But we got to start really evaluating, what are we doing? Yeah, I want to be that person to make the sacrifices for the young generation so they can say, damn, I had some great holiday experiences, and then they can go off and do it their own self, If you've enjoyed this episode of Hump Day Romance, then feel free to cash app $1 to the show. We appreciate all donations. It all goes towards the production of the show, and we appreciate you. If this is your first time on the channel, then make sure you bang that subscribe button and make sure you hit that like, and you cannot forget, hit the alert so you guys can get all the notifications when I drop new episodes, all right? It's plenty of time to get nice little gifts under the tree, so make sure you guys check out Virginia64clothing.com. Live your dreams, not your reality. Make sure y'all go, put something under the stocking, and inspire somebody in your family to live their dreams and not their reality. Now I want to hear from you. Put down in the comment section if you've experienced anything like this. If you guys remember your childhood, what was your holiday childhood like? I'm Top Rope Zeus. Live your dreams, not your reality.
Respect.
Get it.